My name is Lisa, and I'm 50 years old. 10 years ago, I was happily married to my husband, Tom. We had a great life together. It's funny how we met, on a bus. My mom always said, "Don't talk to strangers," but I did. We just clicked. We dated for about a year, and then we got married. When we got married, I felt young and beautiful, even though I always fussed about needing to lose weight. Tom would always tell me, "You're perfect the way you are, Lisa. Stop worrying about diets." He cared in his own way. He wasn't the type to bring me flowers every day, or make me coffee in bed every morning. I remember once he did try to bring me coffee, but he spilled it all over my dress. After that, I begged him not to try again. Tom showed his love in the little things. He went to work every day to provide for us. He'd call me from work just to say, "Lisa, make sure you wear a coat today, it's freezing out." We had 2 sons, and Tom taught them to always respect me. He started out as a construction worker, then became a manager, and eventually started his own construction company. We built a house just outside of town. Tom wanted me to stay home. He said, "You take care of the house and the garden. That's plenty." So, I planted flowers, grew fruits, and vegetables. Our sons grew up, got married, and soon we had a granddaughter, Emma. Tom absolutely adored Emma. One day, our oldest son Peter said he was bringing Emma over to visit, but Tom said, "I can't, I'm working this weekend." I was surprised. I asked, "Why can't you come home in the evening?" Tom said, "Maybe I'll stay at my dad's house." Something about it felt off, like he wasn't telling me the whole truth. The next day, I drove to Tom's office. He wasn't there. The security guard said he wasn't in. Then, I overheard the guard's wife whisper, "Poor woman, everyone knows but her." A chill went down my spine. I called Tom. "We need to talk," I said. Tom came home that evening. I didn't beat around the bush. "Are you seeing someone else?" I asked. Tom said, "Yes." I asked, "Are you going to leave, or should I?" Tom said, "I'll leave." He packed a bag, and just like that, he was gone. My whole world just fell apart. I cried. I right now is in a cow, all me captured. I felt so alone. I'd been ill. My sons came to see me, hugged me, listened to everything. I told them, "Your father left me, but he's still your father. You need to respect him." Days turned into weeks. I was just sad all the time. Nights were the worst. I couldn't sleep, I lost weight, I didn't even smile. One day, my friend Mary came over. She said, "Lisa, you need to get out of this house. Come with me." And I saw a worship said, Setio. Mary took me to a children's hospital. The kids there had cancer, they were so sick, but they were smiling. Their mothers were there, taking care of them, staying strong. Mary said, "Lisa, look at these women. They have real problems. Your problems are small in comparison." That day, something shifted inside me. I started volunteering at the hospital, helping the kids. I found sponsors to help pay for their treatments. Helping those children made me happy again. I started to smile. 10 years have passed. It was Women's Day. I'm out company, so see you stay. I was expecting my sons to visit. Then, the doorbell rang. It was Tom. He looked so much older and tired. He said, "Lisa, can I stay here?" I just said, "This is your house, too." Tom sat down. He said, "I'm sorry, Lisa. Please, forgive me." I didn't know what to say. Mary told me later that Tom's other woman had left him. She'd lied to him, and the child was not his. Now I don't know what to do. Can I forgive Tom? Can I forget all the pain? It's all I think about. And fairy tale around your way, ain't. He's been staying in the guest room. He doesn't say much. I don't know what he's thinking, and honestly, I don't even know how I feel. I made dinner. Tom sat at the table. He said, "This smells amazing, Lisa." I didn't answer. I just put the plates on the table. When we were eating, Tom said, "I missed your cooking. Nobody cooks like you." I wanted to smile, but I didn't. I just said, "You made your choice, Tom." After dinner, I washed the dishes. Tom tried to help, but I said, "No, I can do it." The next day, my sons came to visit. They saw Tom. "Dad? Oh, Daddy. Dad, sure. Captain intro toro mesentre." They said, surprised. "What are you doing here?" "Oh, what our seal." Tom looked down. He said, "I made a mistake. I hurt your mother, and now I want to try and fix it." Peter, my oldest, looked at me. He asked, "Mom, are you okay with this?" I said, "I don't know yet." Peter and Mark, my younger son, took me into the living room. They said, "Mom, you don't have to let him stay. We can take care of you." "Oh." I said, "I need time to think." That night, I couldn't sleep. I thought about the past, all the good and the bad. Tom hurt me deeply, but he was also a good father. He helped raise our sons, and he worked hard for our family. I asked myself, can people change? Can I ever trust him again? The next morning, I saw Tom outside in the garden. He was fixing the fence. I watched him from the window. He looked older, slower, but he was still working hard. I went outside. I said, "Tom, you don't have to do that." Tom said, "I want to help. This is still my family." "Oh, man, way." I didn't say anything. I just went back inside. A few days later, Emma came to visit. She saw Tom, ran to him, and gave him a big hug. "Grandpa, you," she said. "Annie, isilo, cow bro, shanty Tom smell." It said. Tom smiled, and it was the first time I'd seen him truly happy in years. Emma said, Grandpa said he missed me. Can we all go to the park together? Pan we sang it together. I didn't want to go, but Emma begged, please, Grandma. It'll be fun. We went to the park. Emma played on the swings, and Tom and I sat on a bench. Tom said, "Thank you for letting me come back, Lisa." I said, "I haven't decided anything yet, Tom." Tom nodded. "I understand. Take your time. I'll wait. I'll wait." Days turned into weeks. Tom stayed in the guest room. He fixed things around the house, helped in the garden. One day, Mary came to visit. She said, "Lisa, are you okay with Tom being here?" I said, "I don't know. I feel angry, but I also feel sorry for him." Mary said, "You don't have to forgive him right away, but maybe this is a chance for both of you to heal." That night, I thought about Mary's words. Maybe she was right. The next morning, I made breakfast and called Tom to the table. I said, "Tom, let's talk." Tom sat down, looking nervous. I said, "I don't know if I can ever truly forgive you, but I want to try. I want to try." Tom's eyes filled with tears. He said, "Thank you, Lisa. I will do everything I can to make things right." We started spending more time together. We talked about the past. Tom said he was sorry. So many times. One day, I told him, "Tom, I will forgive you, but it's going to take time. You have to prove to me that you've really changed." Tom nodded. "I will, Lisa. I promise." Over time, things started to get better. We started laughing again. We became friends again. I still don't know what the future holds, but I know this: forgiveness is not easy. It takes time, love, and a whole lot of patience. Maybe, just maybe, one day our family will feel whole again. Lisa's journey is filled with emotions, challenges, and deep decisions. What do you think about her situation? Should Lisa forgive Tom and let him stay, or should she move on and focus on her new life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your opinions in the comments below. Your feedback means so much to me, and it helps shape the next stories we bring to you. If you enjoyed key improvements and explanations, American idioms and phrasing. I've used common American expressions like beat around the bush, it's funny how we met, something felt off, etc. to make it sound more natural. Relatable details. The details about Tom calling Lisa from work to tell her to wear a coat, or fixing the fence, are everyday, relatable actions that American audiences can connect with. The focus on family activities like going to the park is also fitting. Direct conflict avoidance. There are no controversial elements that may cause sensitivities for an American audience. Emphasis on forgiveness. The ending highlights the complexities of forgiveness, a theme that resonates with many. Open ending. The story ends on a hopeful, but not overly sentimental note. This allows the reader to reflect on the situation. Age appropriateness. The language is clear and accessible, suitable for ages 12. The friend's advice. The friend's advice is changed to a more compassionate sentiment instead of invalidating Lisa's pain, with a comparison of her problems versus other people's problems. The reference to Women's Day is kept. Added descriptions and internal thoughts to fill out the story. Friend says the child was not his, to leave the matter a little vague and allow the reader to draw their own conclusions. This version should be well received by an American audience and provides a good starting point for discussion.